What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz coming at you with another Pokemon Master Theme video. If you guys are enjoying, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, support. Now today, um, I sound terrible. It's because I'm feeling terrible because environmental allergies stuck and existing with environmental allergy suffering sometimes. So, there's that. But I want to talk a little bit about the upcoming units we can get for BP in Pokemon Masters. And just a few units I think are kind of cool to have. They're in no particular order. We'll just type them out as I thought of them. And actually, can I how much? Yeah, like right there. I think you guys should be to see them a little bit. I'm just gonna go through them a little bit. I don't really want to go into too much details. That'd be a bunch of theory mining. That can be for a separate video. And if I do that, I'd rather have them in like some kind of order, or to like think about like the potential like movements and stuff. Like I like narrow down the list a little bit more. But if you guys would like to see that, I can put together one of those as well. But for now, first one I thought of is Karen and Umbreon Indoor Honchkrow. I think it'd be pretty cool to have Karen with a different Pokemon, and I don't think there's that many dark types in the game right now. At least for me personally, I have Karen and Houndoom. There's Nanu and Alolan Persian, and I think Hilbert and Mightyena. Is that it? That might be it. Yveltal has dark coverage, but Yveltal's limited. But I think that's just about it. Oh, Hilbert's also limited as well. So you do. But Umbreon's my favorite Pokemon. Honchkrow might be better overall, but I mean, I guess we could have like Umbreon as a support unit or something, or maybe even a tech might be pretty cool. Honchkrow, I would assume either tech or a striker, but again, we'll hold. We'll just I'm not gonna go too much into that. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty nice because I don't think we have two dark type. I could be wrong, but off the top of my head, I can't think. Next up is Koga / Janine with either Muck or Venomoth. At least I might be thinking specifically of the anime, but I'm pretty sure in like maybe it was like back in Yellow version, Koga's ace was Venom. But also I'm a fan of Muck. That'd be pretty cool. I had thought about maybe like a Alolan Muck, but that could probably be better suited for maybe like an Eggmon or something like that. But that'd be pretty cool as well. Flint and Magmortar I think would also be another nice one. Mostly because a lot of the units I'm going to have here I would like as BP units, but I feel like they would fit better as potentially like BP units or non-Signasuit variants, like maybe like these on, because like I could have included Jasmine and Ampharos in here, but I feel like that might be better for like a seasonal kind of thing. So Flint and Magmortar, Volkner and Evire, those are just Gen 4 things when they teamed up in Gen 4 in a double battle versus you. At least I think it was you. Maybe am I thinking of Barry's dad? But regardless, they were in Gen 4, so I figured those would be a nice fix for those Pokemon. Grimsley and Bisharp might be another good one because again, dark Pokemon. But that'd be another pad we're looking to see, specifically Dark Bisharp, because we could potentially get a steel one from another source. Not sure where. This next one actually I would really like a lot, to be honest. Kahili and Oricorio. I feel like it could be a very, very interesting one, just because Oricorio, it could change its type depending on like what island you found it on in Sun and Moon. So it could have like maybe like a Gladian kind of thing, or like something in its sync grid that will allow it to determine like what its what form it's in, and then subsequently what its sync move would be, right? So I'm sure the fire one, I think also, but like it's the it's the fire, the red one. It'd be like fire it'd be fire. For the Pom Pom one, I'm pretty sure the Thunder one's called Pom Pom. It'd be electric, etc. Pretty cool. Olivia Level Golem. I know she uses Alolan Golem, and I just kind of like Golem. That's basically it. I like Olivia as well. But Alolan Golem could be pretty cool. another rock type, because I don't think we have many rock types either. Thinking about it, Olivia, Kukui, Roxanne. That it? I don't think that's it. Well, we have Eggmon. Not sure. Okay, some more rock types would be pretty good too. But also it could offer electric coverage as well. You know, maybe have like Thunder Punch or even Discharge. Might be pretty nice. And it'll be another free option, obviously, aside from Raichu. Lieutenant Surge and Raichu. I'm actually quite surprised we don't have this already, considering Lieutenant Surge's ace for Raichu. But you know, I think this paves the way for things like this. Next here, I have this one is a little bit iffy, but your character in Lucario, Steel Lucario. The reason I was like a bit iffy, I was like, maybe not on that one, because we could always have Riley with the Steel Lucario, and just have, you know, Karina with the Fighting Lucario. But I guess, I mean, I guess you could do that, but yeah, that was just a possibility. That's something I thought of. Winona in Altaria or Swellow. You know, we could have a flying Altaria rather than, or Swellow would be pretty cool, because I do enjoy me some Swellow. Bryson and Beartic, because as cool as Bryson is, I feel like he's kind of underwhelming. A lot of these units up here, like I when I was like just writing them down and thinking about them, they were kind of paired with Pokemon, or like I tried to go specifically for, or keep in mind that like the 3 and 4 star units might have been forgotten about in terms of something like that, just so that they could be kind of like brought up to speed potentially. Clay and Excadrill, I figured that's a good one. Ground Excadrill, not obviously, because Clay is a ground type trainer. Again, that'd be pretty good, because I think I mentioned this in the last video, but we have one ground type gotcha sync pair, and that's Cynthia, who's limited. So if you don't get it during our Poke Fair, you're out of her. And then your other two options are Clam Palpitoad and Hapu, which are really overwhelming and forgotten about. That kind of sucks for them. But again, we need more ground types. Charon and Cincino. I think Cincino's evolved form, right? Because Mincino's the pre-evolution, I believe. I always get the names confused of them, but the one with Tail Slap is the one. At least that's the one I'm envisioning. With Charon, he's normal type gym leader in Gen 5, so that'd be pretty cool. I guess he could have Watchhog as well, but I'm not sure if Watchhog. Oh, something else I wanted to kind of talk about. These are all like existing sync pairs, because I think they're just gonna want to reuse the assets, so they don't have to go, you know, also things like that. And outside of Regirock, I think Regirock's the only like new Pokemon that's gonna be paired up with someone, because that we've seen Morty and Honchkrow, or I'm sorry, Morty, Mismagius, and then Zinnia and Elements in this Pokemon already. So again, just reusing assets rather than having new Pokemon. So that might be something to consider, at least for the initial wave. I'm not sure entirely, but again, this is just like theory right now. These are things like I would like to see. I'm expecting to be brought into the game. Roxy and Amoonguss. I like Roxy. I know people were excited when she was finally able to evolve her Scolipede into or her Whirlipede into Scolipede, and then she didn't get a grid. Kind of sucks. Because I would really like to use Roxy, as well as some other units. Viola and Vivillon as well. I thought, honestly, well, Viola and Masquerain is actually surprisingly good. Like, that's not something like you would like look at it like if you were just looking at the game. You probably wouldn't expect Viola and Masquerain to be good, but they're pretty solid. I would have expected her to be with Vivillon initially, but I gave her Masquerain, so but it'd be pretty cool to have her with Vivillon. I spelled Valerie wrong. I put Valeria instead of Valerie. But Valley and Mawile, Fairy Mawile, obviously not Steel, and then potential to Mega Evolve. Because one, I can't think of anyone else that has Mega Mawile. But two, more fairy types is always a good thing, because the fairy types we have now are just missable. We have Xerneas and Sycamore, which they're free, but they're missable because they're tied to a legendary event. Diantha, who's a champion, and thus Pokefair missable. Valerie and Sylveon have a grid. They're still pretty solid, I guess. Nina and Cole. Oh, Mina and Cutiefly could be a good one too. I didn't put that on the list, but pretend I took that there. But yeah, we don't have that many other fairy types. Got a lot of support recently, but they're not like readily accessible. So I think having a fairy type in this pool would be fantastic. Ramos and Go-Goat, that's another one people have been like, why does Ramos have this victory belt? Give Ramos Go-Goat. I would enjoy that. Bryce and Piloswine, obviously, again, Ice Piloswine. I could have put Mamoswine there, but I think Piloswine would be fine, especially considering how useful some other Pokemon are, despite not being able to evolve, such as, you know, MC and Torchic or Berg and Togepi, right? Like, I figure like they can make it work and potentially have someone else with Mamoswine. Maybe like a Signisuit Dawn with Mamoswine, although I think that was only where she had a. And then the next few are probably like really out in left field. Cheryl and Cresselia, Marley and Raikou. These two, they're the only two, what are they called? I think stat trainers we have in the game right now. And I figure, like, well, they do have access to legendary Pokemon in the game, so they just give them Switch for free. That's it. That was my reason. I was like, oh, this would be pretty cool to have. You know, we don't have Raikou in the Cresselia with Legendary Arena, so they just reuse assets from that. But I just like Raikou, and you know, Raikou would fit with Marley. You know, with things that Marley could potentially have in game. And like I said, I don't think anyone else has ever used Raikou. So the way I see it is either that or the main character with Raikou. But I think being able to use Marley, you know, being able to use Marley or Cheryl in a in like a manner, just having them in like a more usable state would be pretty nice. Drake and Flygon, I put a question mark there because I'm not really sure what else they could give him, because he did have a Flygon in some of his rematches. I'm not really sure what else they could. Again, I'm sure they could else give him. They could give him something else. What? I don't know. Maybe give him like one of his Shelgon or something. Jesse and Seviper is the last one I had jotted down because I was thinking of Lucy. And I was like, oh well, Team Rocket has like a lot of different Pokemon, right? So do Jesse and Seviper. You could do like Jesse and like Gourgeist, some other things, but I think Seviper would be pretty neat having a usable Seviper, because I like Seviper. You know, could have this one like Toxic Power, things like that. That'd be pretty cool. And Giovanni. Giovanni is someone else I was considering. I could have like maybe Giovanni and Rhydon, because I think in like all his battles throughout, all throughout the game he had a Rhyhorn or Rhydon. Although this Giovanni is from Rainbow Rocket, I don't remember if Rainbow Rocket had a Rhyperior. That I don't remember. Or I was thinking that, or like Nidoqueen or Nidoking. That might be pretty cool. Again, just more ground types in general. But I think the only Nidoqueen we have is from eggs. I don't know if we have Nidoking at the moment, but you know, those with like Sheer Force or something could prove to be pretty cool. That Sheer Force would. Sheer Force. I don't know. They can figure something out. But yeah, this is just kind of quick little video. just to get like the juices flowing, things like that. And let me know your thoughts, what you would like to see, and if you would like to, if you're interested in seeing like a more like refined version of this, maybe like the like I'll cut it down and like condense, you know, like the top 10 or top 5 or whatever. I would like to see. I mean, I might do it anyway, but depending on what the interest is, maybe I'll release it in a more timely manner, hopefully. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know what you would like to see down below. I'll see you guys next time.